Hi there, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, and this is actually going to be a tarot reading based on the energies of the new moon in Gemini. So what does this have in store for you? And just know that it is a collective reading, so if you want something more personalized, please check us out at girlandtomoon.com. And you can also find us on Instagram. Make sure it is the correct account. Sometimes there are fake accounts out there. So yeah, this is for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what comes through for the Gemini new moon energy. Okay. So Aries, I just want some cards for 4 positions. Okay, so it's going to give me a little bit of an idea of what you've been through just recently and what you are going to go through in the long run in regards to the Gemini energy. Okay, so what you need to know is we got the Strength and 2 of Cups here. Okay, so the Strength actually relates to strengthening your connections, your bonds. Okay, so we've got this. This is something that you need to know. So during this phase of the Gemini new moon energy, you will be going through a time frame where you're also focusing on your physical self. You may be starting something that is, I don't know, maybe something like swimming or cycling or jogging, or you know, it can be something that because Aries is a very active energy, so it can also involve something that is physical. And while you're in that activity, you may be connecting with people. Okay, so I do get this connection coming through. There's a lot of connection, strengthening bonds with people also. So this is just an overview of the energy. What you need to embrace is the idea of letting go of the old cycle, the old energy. Okay, it's like, have you been feeling like things are not going for you or not happening for you, especially in regards to what you value, or money, or certain thoughts and ideas that you wanted to make happen didn't happen, for example, because of fear of loss or anxiety or just too much happening. Okay, you had a lot of worry. That's what I'm seeing. And it was draining your energy. Okay, and I feel as though this is ending. Okay, so this is actually ending. You're actually initiating something that involves strengthening your value system, because we're getting this energy relating to your values here. You are becoming the warrior in this process. You're letting go of all of this mental anxiety that you've just recently been going through. This could relate to what is important to you, what you feel is important in regards to your values, but also money. Okay, so finances has been a little bit draining, and it's been a little bit hard. Okay, you had a lot of worries in relation to this situation also coming through. Why do I get finances? That's what's coming through the channeling. Okay, but you're strengthening yourself in not just how you connect with others and your physical aspects, but you're strengthening yourself with your ability to see the future in a more positive way. Okay, so it's not just about connecting with others and strengthening your connections, networking, or your bonds in regards to others. It also represents connecting with yourself, connecting with your guides, your angels. They're actually, you know, there could be a lot of communication happening with your guides, with your angels. You could be channeling a lot of information. You could be channeling a lot of ideas during this time. Okay, and yes, there's going to be a lot of communication, whether you're aware of it or not. It represents intuitive communication. If you are very aware, it could be direct communication. It could also come through in the sense of suddenly getting this urge to go somewhere, because it usually, the communication usually is coming through in a way where you're being nudged to act on something. Okay, so I can't say it's going to be relating to you seeing dreams where you're communicating with, you know, spiritual beings. It's more so excuse me, communicating with them, and in the physical sense, where you don't even know or don't even realize that you're actually receiving the information from them. They're nudging you, they're making you suddenly become aware of something that you have to do, and you're like, oh, I got to do that. Oh, I have to go and get that sorted out, or I have to sort this errand and get this done, etc. You know, it could be the middle of the night and you have to, like, you know, you may be saying, I have to look through my emails. I have to find that piece of information that I had to deal with. And you've been maybe putting that off for quite a while, but suddenly you get this urge to do it. Now, there is a reason behind why you get an urge and why you've been procrastinating, for example. You've been procrastinating. There's a reason behind it. Don't ever forget that there is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything works in a system. So your energy beings are making you procrastinate, or making you urge you to suddenly attend something. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. But it's usually relating to how you act on something and how you also communicate with others and interact with them. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. What you need to release, the fear relating to money. Okay, so that's actually coming through. You are actually releasing this. You're getting rid of this problem. Okay, fear of money, lack of money, or afraid not being able to afford what you need to do, or etc. Okay, so finances, fears relating to your finances, also priorities. Okay, that's also coming through. So balancing work and play, you know, if you've been having issues in regards to that. Now, what's coming through with the Gemini new moon? Look at that. Yes, you are collaborating, you are networking, you are actually, you know, it's like you're communicating with a lot of people, and you're probably doing something creative, and it can be something physical like swimming, you know. I mean, it's not creative, but it's creative for your body, right? It makes your body strong. It actually builds muscle and so forth. So but the creativity is coming through learning through others. Okay, so we see everyone is kind of like presenting you with these cups. Okay, the cups are like information. Okay, there's a lot of information coming through your way, and yeah, starting new projects, and there could be a lot of moving around as well. Okay, you could be like moving around a lot, in, you know, like driving around, moving around. That also is a possibility, and that is because there is always this, you know, desire to connect, to learn. The moving does not have to be only physical, it can be in the mind as well. And during the Gemini energy, I do see that the mind as well as the physical is working for you. Okay, so that's for you, Aries, and enjoy this Gemini new moon energy. It's going to be amazing. Okay, let's move on to the next sign, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is going to be your tarot reading for the Gemini new moon, and let's see what comes through. Okay, let's see what comes through for you. So Taurus for the Gemini new moon. So Taurus, just know that this is a collective reading, and if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com. You can also find us on Instagram. Just make sure that it is the correct account and it's not a fake account, because there are a lot of fake accounts out there. Okay. Forward, breaking the cards in a forward motion. Okay. So I just want cards for 4 positions here. Okay, I'm getting doubles. Oh, triple at the end for you, Taurus. Okay, let's have a look and see what comes through for this Gemini new moon. Okay. What you need to know is that you should not act in a adventurous way during this time. Okay. You will have a lot of energy. Yes. Okay. And the energy is actually pointing towards certain situations that you are feeling very low in. So this could be like your emotional sector, financial, or whatever area of your life. But usually it does kind of like boil down to finances here. Okay. And that's what I'm getting through the channeling. So you will have a lot of energy, you'll feel a little bit adventurous, but don't be too adventurous because it can end up becoming, you can be worn out. Okay. And be very specific and clear in regards to your intentions relating to your values and what matters to you. And if you're deciding to buy something, don't go on the spur of the moment. Don't be too adventurous, because this is the energy that you'll be feeling. You'll be feeling adventurous. You'll be like, I want to go travel here. I want to do this. I want to buy that. Okay, so there would be a lot of this desire to, it's like me buying that piece of item is like, I've always wanted that. It is very valuable to me, because it does kind of like relate to what you think is important for you. But always ask yourself, do I really need to do this or buy this, or like, is it important for me? Is it really that important? Okay. And don't forget to say, can I afford this? Can I do without this? Okay. So what you need to know is, yes, you will be moving forward with this energy of like, you want to do new things, you want to experience new things. You'll have this surge of energy, and you want to do it your way. Okay, that's also coming through. Yes, you can do it your way, but always make sure that you don't become too over optimistic where you'll end up being like this. Okay, it's like end up being drained, not just energy but finances, because that is also another way, another type of energy in our lives. Okay, so yes, you will be deciding to or intending to experience new things. Okay, what you need to release. Okay, so what you need to release is the idea that you have the money. Yeah, I have the money. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. Okay, so yes, you do have the money, but if you are not careful with it, you may not have the money. Okay, so in other words, what you need to release is the idea that you are capable to pull through in the financial way, because we see that coin there. Okay, so what you need to release is this intention or this idea. Okay, you will have this amazing energy, this surge of energy that relates to a desire, okay, to experience new things in your way. You know, you want to do it your way. But it's saying be careful, release the idea that you are capable of having the financial ability to do whatever you want. Because if you're not careful, you will restrict yourself, okay? What's coming through? Okay, patience, logic, and then action. So what you will be doing is you will actually look at things from many different perspectives, okay? And have patience in regards to what you want to attain. Instead of going, you know, full steam ahead with this energy and being, you know, naive in your actions, because the Fool represents naive energy. It's like, you know, like a child, doesn't think of the consequences. So what you're doing is you're being patient. You're looking at things from all different directions, different perspectives. You're being logical about this, and then taking action. Okay, so the energy does point towards, yes, you know, you have the possibility of doing it this way, but if you don't, you'll end up being this. Okay, can you see that energy there? Drained, and a lot of these swords represent a lot of these worries in the mind. Okay, so you'll end up with a lot of worries and anxiety. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there for you, Taurus. So enjoy this Gemini new moon energy. Hi there, Gemini, Gemini sun, moon and rising. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. Okay, so this is actually going to be a tarot reading based on the Gemini new moon. Gemini, this is your moon. Okay, what does it mean though? What does it mean for you? How is it going to affect you? Now, this is a collective reading, so I would suggest, if you want something more personalized, you know, to check us out on girlandtomoon.com. You can find us on Instagram. Make sure it is the correct account and it's not a fake account, because there are a lot of fake accounts out there. But Gemini, whether you're a sun, moon or rising, this tarot reading will give you a little bit of an idea of the energies that you can, you know, experience during this time. So because it is your moon, if you're a Gemini sun, moon or rising, there is a lot of this, you know, high energy there for you. So let's see what comes through for you. I just want 4 cards, or cards for 4 positions. And see what is being presented with the energies. Okay, we've got 2 there. All right, Gemini. All right, got the Justice card, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Wands. Oh, the last 2 cards are quite good. Okay, so Gemini, what I see here is what you need to know is that things are becoming balanced out in your life. Okay, if you've been going through stressful times, and if you've been like under a lot of stress, you know, a lot has been happening just recently and is kind of like left you a bit clueless or unclear, confused. Okay, what I'm getting is that things are balancing out. Okay, in the past, even though you may not realize it, you've made the right decisions, made the right choices, and the consequences of those decisions, those choices, are actually, you're reaping the rewards now. Okay, so things are balancing out for you. They will be working out for you. And you know, this Gemini new moon for you, Gemini, is very, very potent. Okay, it will affect you very strongly in a positive way, because we're getting the outcome there very positively. Okay, and you're asked to set your intentions, because we're getting this Ace of Wands, which is those aha moments. You know, it's like new things that are starting. Okay, and the new moon represents, you know, new moon. It represents new things. Okay, new intentions, new beginnings. Okay, so that's what you need to know. Things are being balanced out. What you need to also embrace is find more peace. Okay, if you've been like feeling a little bit under the weather in regards to certain situations, and they've left you confused, and maybe there has been like a contradicting external push and pull energy, where you feel like you're in the middle, or you feel like nothing's happening, or you feel like everyone's saying something and there's too much information out there. You feel, you know, confused. You feel like you don't know which way to turn. Okay, now this is saying that you will find clarity. Okay, and because we have this here, okay, which represents clarity, so you will find clarity. It is time to release this feeling of being, you know, like everything is a struggle. Okay, the mentality or the feeling that everything is a struggle. I have to go through everything with a struggle. This is saying it's time to let go of this notion. It's time to let go of this belief or way of thinking. Okay, to break the chain of that cycle. Okay, the cycle just keeps coming back and back. It's like a broken record that keeps playing over and over and over and over. But once you stop your record player, the record will stop. Okay, so that's what this is saying. You need to stop. Stop. Go inwards. Okay, so shut your ears, close your shut your ears, close your eyes, and don't forget to breathe. Just don't listen to anyone. Don't see anything. Okay, during this full this new moon energy, just sit with the energy and breathe. Okay, do a lot of breathing. Even with this energy here, you're also asked to find a space on your own, and just to sit there with gratitude, maybe even meditate. Okay, feel the contentment. That is what you need to feel. Okay, and that's where you will actually find your ideas coming through. Okay, it's time to set a new intention towards something. Your intention should be towards security, stability, not just in the material sense, the financial sense, but also in regards to your physical health, as well as your internal spiritual, emotional self as well. Okay, you just need to feel content, need to feel at peace, at ease. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. Even though this Gemini season, not just the Gemini new moon, but the Gemini season may keep you on your toes, okay, because it is your energy. It's all of this mental energy of chatter. Okay, it will keep you at your toes if you, and you will become flustered like this. But if you don't want that, you're asked to ground. You're asked to go somewhere in nature and just take it easy and just relax and feel the breeze, feel the sun on your face, feel the breeze in your hair, on your skin. So connecting with your five senses, we see the pentacle there, the star in the pentacle, with the 5 points, they actually represent the 5 senses. So being more in touch with the 5 senses will actually help you to ease off the mental energy. You're asked to bring that mental energy down into the physical body. Okay, when you're eating something, make sure that you are fully into the taste instead of just gobbling it up while you're looking at your phone or reading something. So put everything down and focus on what you're eating. Look at the color, look at the texture, and the smell and the taste, and how it kind of like moves around in your mouth, and how you swallow it down, how it moves down your throat, and so forth. So you need to actually disengage from the mind as much as possible. Okay, otherwise you'll find yourself in a fluster again. Okay, so that's what I see there. But there's a lot changing for you. You are actually bringing peace and harmony into your life. Okay, so peace, balance, harmony, ease, and contentment and grounding. That is where all of the main ideas will come through, instead of like one main and 10 million mini ideas, and then you're going to get flustered again with all of these ideas. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Gemini. So enjoy the new moon energy. Hi there, Cancer. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, and this reading is going to be based on the new moon in Gemini. Okay, so if you're a Cancer sun, moon, or rising, this should be your video to watch, or section of the video to watch. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you, Cancer. And this is a collective reading. Okay, it is like a generalized collective reading. So if you want something more personalized, because everyone's different, everyone's unique in their own special way, you can check us out at girlandtomoon.com. You could even find us on Instagram. Make sure that you are actually looking at the correct account on Instagram, because there could be a lot of fake accounts out there. Okay, so Cancer, this is for you. Let's have a look and see what comes through. So I want cards for 4 positions here, based on the Gemini new moon energy. What am I channeling today? Got a lot of cards. You're being presented with a lot of cards. Okay, so Cancer, what you need to know. Ooh, okay, we've got all of these major arcana cards coming through here. What I feel is that you're not in a position to take action during this time, because we're getting these 2 cards overlapping it. Okay, so the energy here, and even in the channeling, it's coming through that you need to have patience, you need grounding, going through a process of this rebirth. Okay, it's like regeneration, transformation, and rebirth kind of energy. Okay, you're going inwards, basically. You're going inwards. You're asked to be patient. You're asked to find harmony and balance. There is harmony and balance, alignment there with the Chariot, but the Chariot is all about action. You may be swayed to take action in something, but you will lack the energy to do so. Okay, you will lack the energy during this time. You'll be more introspective, like going inwards, because these 2 cards here are very inward energy. Okay, so it's all about going in and changing something. There is like a transformation of some sort that is happening within you during this time. You may feel like you need this time off for healing, for finding balance, emotional healing, and transformation, inner growth, rebirth. Okay, so that's what I see there for you. So this is something that you need to know, basically. What you need to embrace, okay, what you need to embrace is the feeling of contentment in the heart. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups here. You need to feel connected to that one source. It's pretty much like feeling that unity, consciousness, connection. Okay, and also in the physical, being grounded. So these are the things that you need to embrace. Embrace opening your heart, connecting with the heart, and also do what your heart tells you to do during this time. Okay, so it's like if you feel your heart is saying, I need to honor my body and take a nap, do so. Okay, I need to honor my body and ground. Just sit with it. Okay, so you need to actually connect to the heart, your intuition, what your intuition is telling you. It's very important. The guidance that you're getting, because physically you will be very slow moving during this time. Okay, physically you're asked to not also take action in anything. We also saw it there. You are asked to ground as much as possible. Take care of your health and well-being, ground, and just take it easy. Okay, it's like just take it easy during this time. That is all you have to do. Now, what you need to release is come up with new ideas to act on. Okay, so what you need to release is to do anything in the physical sense. Okay, these are physical cards. So you're asked not to start anything new that relates to physical. Okay, so it could be like, don't start a new physical activity during this time. Okay, don't. Even like a physical hobby, you know, like arts and crafts or whatever. Okay, you're asked to just be intuitively connected to your higher self if you can. Okay, it's just saying you just need to be connected to your heart, listen to your heart, your intuition, and just relax and take it easy. Okay, I think it's like saying be lazy during this time. Just take it easy. Okay, listen to what your body is saying to you. Okay, don't act on anything new that is in the physical. Okay, and what we see after, like, or around the new moon energy, so you could be going against the grain with the new moon energy. If you are trying to go upstream, okay, it will be a very tiring process for you. So what I see here is do it your way. Okay, don't do it the way everybody expects from you. Do it your way. Find that unity connection with you and yourself. Okay, you, yourself, and you. Okay, and time to dream. Okay, that's what I'm also getting. Reflect on things that you want to achieve, because it is a new moon. It's about thinking about new ideas, but not, you're asked not to act on anything in the physical. You're asked to dream about them at this very moment. Okay, so set the intentions, but don't act on them. Okay, and do it your way. Okay, don't get into a trend or something. Don't let anyone else tell you how to do what you're doing. Do it your way during this time. It's not a long span. It's not a long time thing, you know. It's like 3 days before and 3 days after the new moon are the main times where this energy is more active. So around like a week. Okay, like take it easy for a week or so and you're going to be okay. Okay, so that's for you, Cancer. So enjoy this new moon in Gemini energy. Leo. Okay, so Leo, sun, moon and rising. This is actually going to be a reading, tarot reading for all of the Leos out there, based on the new moon in Gemini. Okay, the energies of the new moon in Gemini. So let's see what comes through for you, Leo. This is for Leo, and Leo, this is a collective generalized reading. So if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlantomoon.com and see if you resonate with something. You can also find us on Instagram, but make sure that it is the correct account, because there are fake accounts out there. As we know, there are many fake accounts out there. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you, Leo. All right, so what do I see here? Oh, Leo. Are you feeling a little bit sentimental? Okay, are you feeling like you are focusing into the past, your childhood, or you may be connecting with people from the past? Okay, it could also be like reconnecting to the past, people from the past. So this is what you need to know. It is saying that yes, you will connect with other people, okay, but the connection relates to people that you used to know from the past, or they are coming back into your life. Okay, something about the past is coming through here. It could also be relating to, you know how sometimes people tend to attend these reunions, okay, like high school reunions, or elementary school reunions, or group reunions of some sort. Okay, so there could be like a reunion where you are connecting with people from the past, from your childhood, or you're going back to a place that is where you used to, live when you were a child, for example. So I'm getting that kind of energy. Okay, something relating to your childhood, and it can also relate to a specific community that you had a connection to in the past as well. Okay. And I feel like there could be an offering of a new project, okay, starting something new, and it does involve the connection of other people and how you collaborate and how you connect with them, or networking. I feel that having win-win situations is very important here. Okay, it requires everyone to be on the same page, and yes, I feel, and if you are reconnecting with people from the past, and maybe there was someone that was a bully, or maybe you were the oppressor, you come across them, you're making amends. You actually are forgiving each other, or neutralizing that energy, which is a good thing. Okay, you are talking it out. Okay, that's coming through, and I feel there's going to be a lot of connections with people. Okay, and how you connect with them is also very important. How you connect, how you communicate. It's not just the connection, it's also about how you communicate with them is very, very important. Okay, what you need to release Okay. So what you need to release is a closed heart. So if, for example, that was you when you were a child and, you know, you couldn't get along with certain people, there was always this battle or something, okay, it's saying you need to open your heart to this. What you need to release is closing your heart off. Okay, what you need to release is the fear of facing, okay, certain people or situations. Okay, you are asked to overcome your fears. Okay, and what you need to release is relying on family. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, if you've been like relying on family relating to how you connect, how you know, if you have a fear of facing someone, okay, and maybe they were an oppressor in the past, for example, okay, or maybe you were, and you just don't want to come face to face with this person, okay, because you have this deep fear of some sort, and you were always relying on family to back you up or something like that. This is actually saying that you need to stop relying on others, okay. You need to connect yourself. You need to communicate and collaborate yourself, and open your heart to that. Okay, you need to open your heart to that. So don't close your heart off to connecting with others. Okay, so just focus on your social connections during this time and how you communicate and collaborate within the community. Okay, it's all about community, it's all about social connections and networking, and also starting something new. There is a new offering or project or something that is happening, as long as it is on, you know, like mentally you are on the same page, you are win-win with this situation, things will be good for you. What's coming through next? Okay, Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is actually saying that this, you know, this time is going to be quite fun. You are actually going to enjoy your social interactions during this time. All of those fears and so forth that you have in regards to reconnecting to maybe certain people will be like nothing. Okay, you will have a lot of fun. You'll pursue it. It'll be like, wow, I never thought it's going to be this good. Okay, I do see that a desire, you know, you get this desire to pursue, because you feel it from the heart. It's not just about, you know, this is a good thing to do. You feel it from the heart. You have this desire, this passion, this desire to do this. Okay, so yes, connecting with the past, community, and social connections. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you, Leo. So I hope that this has enlightened you in some way. So yeah, that's for you, Leo. Hope you enjoy the new moon in Gemini. Okay, so Virgo, this is for you. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Let's move this away. This was Leo. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. This is actually going to be a tarot reading for you based on the Gemini new moon energy that will be coming up very soon. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you, Virgo. Just know this is a collective reading. If you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com, or you can check us out on Instagram. Okay, make sure it is the correct account because there are a lot of fake ones out there. So Virgo. Let's see what comes through. Oh, that actually really jumped. I want cards for 4 positions here, so that I can see what the energies are. And the last position has a few cards in them. Okay, the first card, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so Virgo, there could be some sort of shift happening where you have to adjust in regards to maybe work, because I do feel like, you know, it can involve adjusting time, adjusting place, shifting how you work, etc. It does relate to work. Okay, there is some sort of shift in regards to work, or you may feel the shift. Okay, I feel like, you know, the up and down energy could be like it was like a down energy for a while. Now it's becoming an up energy. Okay, that is coming through. What you need to embrace. Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay, so set your new intentions. It is a new moon, yes, and also relating to work, because I'm getting this situation relating to work or how you earn your money. Okay, set your new intentions relating to your goals that relate to work, and it's looking very positive. Okay, that's what I see there. What you need to release is being emotional about situations. Okay, so don't focus on your emotions during this time. Focus on visualizing what you want, because the fire energy here is all about visions. Okay, so the new ideas that come through, the new ideas or visions that you envision. Okay, so I do see a lot of positivity here, even though this card is not a negative card, especially around these cards. I see that this is saying that you need to feel the contentment within yourself. So if you don't feel emotionally content in regards to a situation that relates to your occupation or career, because I'm getting this work situation, okay, and if you're feeling not content, okay, uncontent or uncontentment in regards to this, and not feeling that full-on connection, it's time to set your new goals relating to what you want to do next. Okay, and we got a few cards as the outcome, possible outcome. Okay, so the King of Swords here can be a Gemini energy. Okay, basically the King of Swords is saying be logical and fair about what you choose to do next. Okay, let me just have a look at all the cards that have come through. Yes, yes. Okay, so King of Swords and King of Wands. Yes, this does relate to your career. Okay, I do see that. So it's maybe been a little bit of a struggle balancing work and home as well. That's another thing, because I get that home energy there. But what I see here is be just, be fair, be logical. And being fair doesn't mean just being fair to others, and you have to be fair to yourself first, okay, to be able to be fair to others. Okay, so be fair, be just, be logical in regards to how you make these choices, new beginnings. Okay, so an idea and a vision will actually become a solid decision to take action in, because the King of Wands here is taking action. Okay, so he takes the lead. In other words, it's just an energy. It's it is an energy that is related to you. So it's saying your energy will turn from coming up with the ideas, thinking about it, thinking in a logical way, trying to make it, you know, intellectual understanding of your decision, and then taking action. The King of Wands is like, you know, someone that leads their life. So will take action towards an intention. So the intention here, the idea that you see, will become a solid new beginning, okay, which will transform your life completely. Okay, the Death card here represents transformation. So yes, there is a huge change that is coming through. Okay, so there is a shift in regards to work and career, occupation, and you setting your intentions to taking action on it. Okay, so there could also be recognition. Okay, I'm getting that also because the King of Wands here is also very visibly seen. So there could be that recognition coming through. So that's for you, Virgo. Okay, so enjoy this new moon in Gemini energy. Hi there, Libra. Libra sun, moon and rising. This is actually going to be a tarot reading based on the Gemini new moon that we will be having soon for you, for Libra suns, moons and risings. Okay, so let's see what comes through. Let's see what comes through with the energies relating to this Gemini new moon. Okay, so Libra, just know that this is a collective generalized reading, and if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you may like to explore. You could also check us out on Instagram, but please make sure that you are looking at the correct account there because there are fake accounts. All right, for Libra, I'm asking for cards for 4 positions. And we're getting single cards for you. Okay, the last was or is 3 cards. Let's have a look and see what comes through. Oh, 9 of Pentacles, the Empress. You may be traveling. Yes, we do see traveling coming through in these outcome cards here. But let's go through the whole process of this reading. So what you need to know is that you are actually going to be feeling this Gemini new moon energy with a sense of spiritual connection. Okay, so the spiritual connection that I get, it can also be a very philosophical connection to your perception of, or your experiences relating to life in general, because the 9 of Pentacles here is pretty much like the energy of a guru, a master. Okay, and we're getting that grounded energy, so you will feel grounded, or you'll be processing mindful activity into the physical body, as in grounding with physical activity or everyday physical things, such as eating, for example, is a physical thing. So putting that into the physical body. So it won't be a process where you'll be experiencing just being in the mind. Okay, and the Gemini energy tends to be more in the mind. So I do see that very grounded effect with those 2 cards there, the Empress as well. And it shows me a higher arcana, in other words, a major card with a very high numbered card here. These energies are actually showing me a high level energy of expansion. We get that expansion card there. Okay, so this could relate to acting on the higher version or the better version of yourself during this time. Okay, so Libra, this new moon could bring new possibilities where you're focusing on possibly learning things that are at a higher level. So this could be, you know, like you could be learning something that is an extension or an ongoing journey of education, for example, or learning spirituality, philosophy. But I do get that you're actually gaining from this. Okay, you're gaining the better aspect of yourself. you are learning to expand your horizons. Okay, and that's what this is all about. And this is the expansion card here. So this is what you need to know. You're actually focusing on the higher aspect, because number 9 is the highest digit in numerology, and it represents the high aspects of your worldly experiences. Okay, the Empress is saying what you need to embrace is the best version of yourself. So you are going to be presented possibilities and opportunities that relate to this, so you will be embracing the creative way of experiencing the best version of yourself. Okay. We also see the Three of Wands here. Even though the Three of Wands is a positive card, this is saying what you need to release is anything that stops you from expanding. Okay, so this could firstly mean, well, if you look at the picture here, we see a king kneeling down and a pheasant being arrogant. Okay, so it's saying empty your cup to be able to learn more. In other words, be humble in regards to learning. Okay, don't be arrogant. It could turn into ignorance. Okay, so it's saying for you to expand, you need to think that you don't know anything, so you can bring more information in. If your cup is full, you can't fill it anymore. So you need to empty that cup to allow more information for more expansion to occur in your life. Okay, so we're getting that energy, but we also see something relating to travel here. Okay, so there could be travel, overseas travel. There is also news about travel. Maybe you've already planned this, but yes, there is travel coming through. Okay, the travel is maybe something that you intended to do previously. Maybe you already planned this, but it could be something, this experience, this travel experience will actually also expand your horizon in the sense of connecting to your highest version, your higher self, where you're actually realizing the guidance that is coming through to you from the spiritual beings that are working with you. Okay, so your guides, in other words, or angels and so forth, because we get this, the intuition, which was maybe suppressed. Maybe you were not tapping into it. Maybe you were not having the ability to tap into it. Something is changing there. And wherever you're traveling, this could be the energy of that area that actually activates this energy. Okay, because the world has specific ley lines or energetic spots where it will push down the energy or pull out the energy. And what I see here is that your intuitive abilities will actually flourish with this travel. Okay, and you will actually also experience the ability to expand your horizons by maybe what you experience, what you see, what is there for you out of the norm. So that's what I see for you, Libra. Okay, so enjoy this new moon in Gemini. Okay, let's move on next to Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. This is actually going to be a Gemini new moon tarot reading for you. Okay, so we've got the Gemini new moon coming up soon, and it is a collective reading, a generalized collective reading for all Scorpio suns, moons, and risings. Okay, so if you want something more personalized, because everyone's unique in their own specific kind of way, you may want to check us out at girlandtomoon.com and see if you resonate towards something. Maybe you want to explore something. Okay, that will give you a little bit more clarity on your life's journey. Okay, you could also check us out on Instagram, where yeah, there are a lot of fake accounts there, but yeah, as long as you find the correct account. We're on Instagram as well, and you can check us out on Instagram as well. So I want 4 cards for 4 positions, and see what comes through for you, Scorpio, for this Gemini new moon. And we've got this card jumping through. Okay, so it is actually in the releasing process section. This one jumped out really quick, so there's something there that is, you know, being urged to you to release. Okay, all right, so let's have a look and see what is coming through. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Okay, this is the releasing, and 4 of Swords. Okay, so this Gemini new moon energy, what you will be feeling during this time. So give it like 3 days before, 3 days after, and also during. The energies will be felt as they wean in and be potent during the new moon, and also as they wean out. So I feel as though there will be a lot of mental chatter. Okay, I do get that coming through there with the 9 of Swords. Mental chatter is actually one of the main energies of Gemini. Okay, so if you're having a lot of mental chatter as a Scorpio, this could actually drain you, because you are more connected to the emotions, okay, not as much to the mental aspect. And living in your mind, excuse me, living in your mind can actually drain you. Okay, so this is what you need to know. You need to know that your connections with other people, your especially emotional connections with other people, because we're getting that connection there with the two of Wands, emotional connections with other people during this moon, can become a little bit overboard. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Or this could be like how you communicate. It could be maybe something comes out through the communication in a way that it's wrong. Okay, whether it's from your end or from others. Okay, I feel as though your mind will be overactive. Okay, so that is why we're getting this energy here, this one, which is the outcome of what you should be experiencing. Okay, so you're asked to talk it out. Okay, so that is the card that actually jumped out. The Hermit card is saying, don't kind of like sit in your corner with all of these worries or questions, or, you know, lots of activity happening in the mind where you don't know what to do or how to go through this. Don't try to solve it by yourself. Don't try to do this on your own. Okay, you need to do it with someone else. You need to connect with another. Okay, you need to connect. You need to collaborate and communicate or plan whatever it is that you can do with another. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Especially people that you are connected to in the emotional way. Okay, it also relates to partnerships. So partnership in regards to, say, how you share things with others. Okay, your shared resources. It could be like maybe you're married and, you know, you're sharing your resources, how you should work this out, etc. Do you have any worries relating to this? Okay, so we're getting this mental chatter happening there, which can leave you astray, drained, and clueless. Okay, so it's saying connect and set your intention, because the new moon is all about setting new intentions. So set your new intention relating to how you share your resources, how you share your time, how you share your connection with each other, etc., even intimacy. Okay, so plan, work it out, talk it out. Don't try to solve it by yourself. That really did jump out. Okay, don't try to do this by yourself. If this is a partnership, like a business partnership, talk it out with your business partner. If it's a friendship or a marriage connection, whatever it may be, or it could be in a group, okay, a group of people connected, because it does relate to how you connect with others, okay. And if you are kind of like pulling yourself aside and trying to solve all the problems yourself, it's not going to work. This one here is saying that also connecting with your guides. Okay, so the Hermit here is also representing like a guide, a master, a guru. This could be an elemental guide, such as someone in your life, or even a total stranger that comes through and conveys some words to you out of nowhere. Okay, and it could be so basic, such as what type of product to buy, which may be even more beneficial for your health. For example, you could be at the grocery store and someone may just suddenly come out of nowhere and say, you know what, I've been buying this product and it has more beneficial health benefits, so you know, it's amazing, etc., and so forth. So it could be like that kind of guidance as well. Now, guidance, spiritual guidance, is not always like something relating to a spiritual mission. Okay, it could be just the type of shoes to buy, for example, or which way to go as you're, say, taking a walk or something. Okay, so that's what we're getting there. And the outcome in regards to what you will feel during this Gemini new moon energy is that you'll feel more a little bit drained. Okay, so your energy will be a little bit low and you're asked to kind of like relax and just rest up and take it easy. Don't, you know, try to pursue things as they come through. Like, there could be a lot of things that you want to do, you want to, you know, experience, etc., and a lot of questions and confusions. You want to solve some problems. You will solve those problems with another. You will start those projects with another, with their help, for example. So don't try to do it all yourself. Let others also assist you here. Okay, that's what's coming through for you, Scorpio. Okay, so take it easy, my dear Scorpios. So enjoy this Gemini new moon. Sagittarius, yay! I think that's one of the most said words that Sagittarius would probably say. Yay! Okay. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Card just jumped out. Okay, this is actually going to be a reading based on the Gemini new moon energies that we will be having soon, and going to see what comes through for you. And I got this. Okay, this actually just jumped out before I even like shuffle the cards here. So Sagittarius, you've been kind of like trying to keep a balance, okay, with your collaborations with others, with another, okay, and you've been focusing on your connection with another, whether it is a partner, a business partner, or someone that you work with, or someone that works with you. Okay, so you've been kind of like trying to balance everything here. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. So let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look what comes through in the reading. That was like an indicator of the energies right now. But let's see what comes through. So I want cards for 4 positions. They could come through in multiples or singles. Okay. All right. Yeah, feeling a bit drained, haven't you? You've been feeling that drained energy, especially when it comes to work. Okay, have you been feeling a little bit drained because of work? And we also get that emotional, you know, roller coaster kind of energy coming through as well. Okay, you've been trying to keep your chin up, you've been struggling, you've been like, you're a hard worker. Okay, once you put your mind to something, you want to do it, you're sticking to it, but because you're also a free spirit, it is dimming your light. Okay, and that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you will be like, all right, it does kind of feel like how you connect and collaborate with others. And I see that there. Okay, and it's not just about, say, for example, if you're trying to communicate, collaborate, and connect with, say, a partner, it's not just with them, it's also connected to their family as well as your family. So it's kind of like full on, okay, full on connection here. If it's relating to work, it's not just the person that you work for or the people that work for you. It is also the people that you work with. Okay, it's like a group thing. And I feel as though you just want to be who you really are. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with the 10 of Swords. This figure here actually shows me the true identity of who you are, Sagittarius. You're like a warrior, okay? You're like the warrior king or princess, okay? So you like Xena, the warrior, okay? Or yeah, just a warrior energy. That is who you are. You are like that, okay? That's what I get there. But you've been feeling a little bit like this lately, okay, and that's what's coming through. So with the new moon energy, it's all about setting new intentions, okay, sowing those new seeds. And it's saying that if you sow these seeds and new intentions by releasing all of your negative experiences, okay, so when I say experiences, it's like shaking all of that negativity out and regaining all of that true identity within you. Okay, it's like, remember who you are. Okay, stop being this and remember this. Remember that you are this, okay, the warrior. So shake it off, shake all of that off, let go of all of those parasites, those fears, those negative, you know, self-talk and negative information, and even like talk from others, words, etc. Shake it all off. Okay, it's time to be your true self. It's time to set intentions in regards to how you connect with other people, especially people that are close to you. Okay, and once you do find your true self, okay, you will be on the end of not just giving but also receiving. Okay, and this will actually really support you in the sense of finding yourself in a more grounding, more healed way of being after this new moon energy has weaned out. Okay, so what you're not meant to do, or what you're meant to release, is if you've been kind of like waiting around for things to work out, or you've been just being very patient with someone, you know, waiting, being patient. One thing that you're not meant to do is that, and the other thing is you're not meant to do is go against the tide. Okay, so struggling, going against the tide, where you're opposing everyone and trying to do what you think is right. Okay, so these are kind of like opposing energies. You're meant to find the middle ground, okay, with your ability to collaborate and communicate with other people, as well as someone or certain people that are close to you. This here is saying that after this new moon energy has started to wean out, what you're gaining through it is more stability, more grounding, more relaxation, being more at peace, feeling healed, because you're letting go of these emotional things. Okay, so it's like if someone hurt you with their words, you're disregarding it, you're blessing them, and just letting go. Okay, letting go of the emotional stuff that does not support you. Okay, you're realizing that, well, you know, if they said that, then it doesn't really matter to you, so it won't be a part of your reality. Matter is also relating to matter, physical matter, so it's also relating to your reality. So as long as you don't make it matter, it's not going to turn into a reality. It will dissipate. Okay, so letting go of the emotions, moving forward in your life's journey, is actually going to help you and realize that there's more there to explore. If, you know, a certain person is not working out in your life, it's not worth being patient with them. It's not worth fighting with them or going against them. It's probably worth just moving on. Okay, and if you can't let go of this person, it's saying, well, move on yourself. It's not about letting go and getting rid of this person. It's about letting go of where you are, finding your true identity. Once you realize your own true identity and start appreciating who you are and start loving who you are, okay, so the thing here is that you're supposed to learn how to love everyone else like yourself. Now, if you don't know how to love yourself, how are you going to love everyone else? Okay, so that's what this is saying. You have to realize who you are, know yourself. Once you know yourself, then you can love yourself, and then you can love others. Okay, love or appreciation. Okay, and that's what this is saying. You'll move on. You'll let go emotionally. It'll be just like it won't matter to you anymore. You'll just move on. Focus on what you actually like to focus on, what you actually want to experience. And you'll feel more at ease, more healed, and more relaxed. So that's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius, for this Gemini new moon energy. Okay. Move on to the next sign, which is Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is actually going to be a tarot reading for you based on the Gemini new moon energies that we will be having soon. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just know that this is actually a collective generalized reading for all Capricorns. Okay, and if you want something more personalized, because every human being is unique in their own specific kind of way, so if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlandhermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something that you may want to experience. Other than that, you can find us on Instagram, but make sure that you are looking at the true account, because there are many fake ones out there. Okay, all right, so cards for 4 positions for Capricorn. That's what I want here. And we'll see what comes through for Capricorn. There's a whole lot of cards, Capricorn. All right. Yes, we got the Ace of Wands, new things, new ideas, and we've got the Moon. So the new Moon is relating to new intentions or new ideas, and we get new ideas during the Moon. That is coming through. Okay. It's a time where you will get inspired. Okay. Inspiration will prevail with this new moon energy for you. Okay. Temperance. Okay, the Temperance is actually pointing towards, let me just open the other cards, okay, and see what is coming through. Okay. All right, so the Temperance here is all about finding balance and harmony in your life. Okay, healing. So finding balance and harmony relates to being able to bring things into balance. So if your life or your, say for example, if your desk is out of order, you will not feel balanced. So you need to put it in order to be able to feel balanced. If your house is, you know, out of like a bomb went off, you will feel out of balance. So you need to bring it into balance and harmony by tidying it up. So it's about tidying things up. It's about bringing things into balance during this time. And that's what I'm getting with this. And it does relate to not just your surroundings, but also your health. Okay, this card relates to also feeling healed. Okay, healing energy with the Temperance energy here. So it does kind of also look at being patient with certain things. So you could be overdoing things, and this is saying you need to be patient. Okay, if you can't get something done during a day, it means that it's not meant to be done on that day, and there's a reason behind it. There's never a coincidence. There's always a reason why certain things cannot be done, even though you really need to get it done, and something keeps interfering and it doesn't happen. It is because it's not meant to, for some reason or rather. Okay, so it's saying be patient, go with the flow a little bit, okay, in regards to how you sort things out around yourself. Be patient, do a little bit here and a little bit there, and with balance, and you should be okay. It also relates to certain things that are out of alignment in your life or out of balance that you'll be bringing into balance, such as maybe you're overeating, okay, and you need to bring that into balance. Maybe you're eating too much carbs and not enough protein, for example, and you're bringing that into balance. So it's all about bringing certain things in your life, starting from inside and out, outside and in, completely everything. Okay, it could be habits that you have that need to be corrected. Okay, so this is saying that you will actually align and bring balance into everything, and the ideas will actually come through during this moon. So get a pen and paper ready for the inspirations to come through. Okay, we also see the Tower card here, which is like aha moments of sudden shocking revelations or ideas that relate to home. Okay, we're getting that home and house energy also coming through. So it could relate to how you sort things out around your home, etc. This Temperance card is also a very spiritual card. Okay, so it does also relate to gaining some sort of idea from a higher up, like someone who has an education behind a situation, okay, like diet, for example, or someone who has a better idea can give you an idea. Okay, so be open to all of that. What you need to release is to force the idea yourself in a way where you're like, I don't want to listen to you. I know what I'm doing and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm being forceful with what I'm doing. So this is actually saying for you to transform your life, you need to let down your way of thinking or forceful way of thinking and say, okay, I'm open to receiving some information now during this moon, where the revelations are going to come through. They could be like aha moments of suddenly something comes through from your guides, or it could be something that comes through from family members, or it could be something that comes through friends or even strangers. You know, it could be something that you watch online that will give you an idea. But it will be an eye-opening situation for you, where you're realizing that you're doing something wrong that is probably affecting your health, your home, how you do things, and how everyday life, okay, habits are affecting you. If you have pets, because I'm seeing there as well as there, okay, so and there, okay, there are these indicators that relate to pets that we have. There could be issues relating to a pet as well during this time. So yeah, that's another indicator. You may be getting a pet, you may have issues with your pet, or it could also relate to how you take care of your pet. Okay, it could also relate to that. Okay, so something about pets is also coming through, because we get that there, and there. So whether it's a canine, a cat, not a big cat, but a dog, a cat, and we got a horse here. So even like horses, when I say pets, I'm not just talking about cats and dogs, I'm talking about all sorts of animals that are under your care. Okay, that is also coming through. Maybe you're kind of like being more thoughtful of them as well during this time. You know, we have animal rights. Okay, so you could also be more for animal rights as well during this time. That's another thing that's coming through. Okay, so great time to bring things into alignment in your life, from the inside out and from the outside in, and kind of like bringing balance to things that you were doing out of alignment, such as bad habits, bringing in good habits, and wellness. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. I hope this has enlightened you, and yeah, enjoy the new moon energy. All right, next we've got Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon. Okay, so this is going to be a generalized collective reading for the Gemini new moon energies for you, Aquarius. Now let's have a look and see what comes through for you. Okay, we've got a card jumping out for you as well. Now, just know that this is a collective, a generalized reading. So if you want something more personalized, you can check us out at girlantermoon.com and see if you resonate towards something, because every individual is unique and we cannot standardize. And you could also check us out on Instagram. Just make sure that you find the correct account there. There are fake ones out there. So if you do check us out and you want to explore something, you may resonate towards something. So let's see, let's see what comes through for you. Okay, 8 of Cups. This actually jumped out for you, Aquarius. So this is actually saying that you're actually moving towards new experiences during this time. New experiences, okay. You probably had some set intentions. You're doing all of that, overcoming all of that. Okay, intentions such as maybe creative pursuits, etc. You're doing all of that, what you had your heart set on, you've completed them. Now you're moving on to new experiences. Okay, travel could also be in the energies as well, in the works. All right, so I want cards for 4 positions here for Aquarius. Let's see what comes through. Okay, got single cards for each position. 3 of Swords. We started off with a negative card. 3 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. Okay. So Aquarius, you can feel like, you know, there's a lot happening in your life. We see that you're even overwhelmed, okay? And it's because there's so much creative inspiration coming through, okay? And you want to materialize them. You want to make them happen. So what I see here is in the past that you felt like you wanted to experience all that creative experiences, whether it is something tangible that, you know, practical, that you may experience, but they were just certain ideas that you had that were not, that did not come to pass, that you felt, you know, unhappy because it didn't work out, it didn't happen. Okay, so maybe you felt unhappy about a project because it was not panning out. Okay, it felt like it's stuck, it's not moving on. Okay, so during this time you are actually expanding. Okay, there is some sort of expansion happening here. You're kind of like moving on from this point to this point. So where you are, or where you felt you were, you know, heartbreak in regards to, or in your mind, because the swords represent the mind, not the emotions. In your mind, it's like, didn't work out. It didn't work out. Why is it not working out? Okay, so what's happening is that this Three of Swords is actually becoming the Three of Wands. In other words, you're expanding. Okay, what didn't work out is actually starting to work out. It is working out. You're expanding. You are actually becoming more, things are happening very quickly. Okay, very quickly, especially creative things are happening very quickly, to the point where you're becoming overwhelmed. Too much to do. Okay, so you're asked to set intentions during this time, to do them one at a time. Okay, it's a time to also express yourself. Okay, and when it relates to another person, like a relationship or someone that you feel a connection to, maybe you want to pursue them, or you feel like you feel like, you know, you have an emotional or spiritual connection to them. Okay, someone that you maybe feel romantically connected to. Okay, so if it's been not panning out because there were setbacks, for example. Okay, there were setbacks, you weren't able to confront or even express what you wanted to express. During this time, you'll be able to express. If you felt lonely and didn't have the ability to connect with another, okay, you will be able to connect with another. I feel as though you will actually feel romantically connected to someone, where you are expressing your emotions to this person. If there were projects that you wanted to execute, okay, you will be able to do them, but you're urged to do them one by one, okay, or 3 by 3, not more than 3 at a time. Otherwise, you'll get overwhelmed. Now, I also get this, which is saying, all right, you may also have felt that there has been moments where you're feeling like you are always hungry, or you just feel like you just want to eat. Okay, bit of a sweet tooth. Okay, that's also coming through. It's saying what you need to do is try to succumb that urge by using some sort of alternative. Okay, so we're getting that energy there. We also see what you need to release is being stubborn. Okay, stubbornness is not going to get you anywhere. So if you're stuck with a certain idea and you're like, I want to keep doing this, I want to keep doing this, this is saying that you won't be able to move forward. So what you need to do is be open-minded for new experiences. Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands here, which is all about this is about movement. Okay, so there's a lot of movement happening in this. This could even mean moving house, but it's not more, you know, it's not really relating to moving house. This is about your mind being full of creative ideas, okay, and you want to experience all of them. So your urge to do them one by one or 3 at a time, the most. Okay, that is what I'm getting here with this energy. So what was not working before is going to start to work. Okay, it is going to start to work. Don't try to make every idea become real. Just explore in your mind even these projects, okay, or even if you get to the point of starting something, don't push yourself to finish. Okay, just explore the process. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, explore the process. Don't try to finish things if you can't, because you'll be thinking of the next project before you even finish the one that you started. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of this mental activity here where you may feel overwhelmed, where you're like, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and you know, so much happening in the mind. So doing one thing at a time, or 3 the most at a time, and not to worry about how it materializes or how it comes about in reality. Okay, just focus on the process and the experience of what's happening. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. Okay, all right, so enjoy the new moon in Gemini. Pisces, sun, moon and rising. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. Okay, so we're going to be doing a Gemini new moon tarot reading for all Pisces, sun, moon and rising out there. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes through for you in relation to the energies. So Pisces, if this is actually a collective generalized reading for all Pisces, sun and moon risings. If you want something more, okay, because every human being is unique in their own specific kind of way, if you want something more that is not generalized, that is more personal, you can explore what we have at girlandtomoon.com and see if you resonate towards something. You can also check us out at on Instagram. Just make sure that you are looking at the correct account and not a fake one. Okay, that's very important because there are many fake ones out there. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's coming through for you for this Gemini new moon. Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands, the Tower. We've got here the Magician and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is the energy of the air element of Gemini. So we do get that ideas are coming through. Okay, ideas are coming through, and you are kind of like focusing on what you can do with, I'm getting money or home, because the Queen of Pentacles also relates to someone that is a homebody. Okay, someone who is connected to home and house, or even work. Okay, occupation, work, maybe you work from home. Okay, so Queen of Swords during the Gemini new moon, the Queen of Swords as an energy, it's not a person, as an energy, it is coming through as ideas or clarity in regards to what you need to do next. Okay, what is coming through next? What should I do next? I also see the 9 of Wands here. Okay, it's saying that what you need to do specifically as you set your intentions during this Gemini moon, because the new moon is a time for setting intentions. Okay, what you need to do is find clarity as you focus on your family, your home, yourself, matters that relate to your personal self, work, occupation, anything that relates to money, your stability, your security. Okay, you need to find a boundary in regards to what other people are saying. Okay, you need to be able to say no. Okay, if you don't have the ability to say no, then it can be a bit of a roller coaster for you, where you can go in a direction that, you know, you did not intend to. That's what we get there with the Tower. Okay, so the boundary is very important. In other words, when you have to say no, just say no. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And the Nine of Wands is also pointing towards some sort of destination. So it could be like you're trying to get to a certain point, or maybe you want to move house, or maybe you want something to happen with the house, and whatever the blockage was that was stopping the process, it is actually going to shockingly happen very quickly. Like this boundary, it could be someone that stops the process or is stopping the process. Say, for example, if you're trying to sell a house or sell something, it is stopping. Okay, this maybe someone is not allowing the process to happen, or it could be a situation such as economical situations in the country is not allowing the situation to move forward. Okay, whatever the blockage is being removed in a sudden way. So it's like suddenly something happens. Okay, and there will be movement in this. Okay, so set your intentions in regards to what it is that you want to happen during this time, in regards to home, house, family, self, work, etc. Okay, what you need to not do or release is with the Tower energy here. Okay, think of the worst. Okay, it's like if you think of the worst, you're actually setting that intention in. Okay, don't think of the worst. Okay, that's what I see there. During the Gemini new moon, as well as the Gemini new moon weaning out the energy, as it weans out, we see the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Magician is like, you will be able to say no when you have to say no. You will be able to get yourself to a certain point where you feel very secure and safe. Okay, where you feel happy with the result, basically, of what you intend, or what your intentions were initially. Okay, so but as long as you get rid of the intention, or should I say not intention, the thoughts that relate to thinking about the worst, because during the Gemini energy, the mind will be overworking, and we have the Magician here, which is ruled by Mercury, which is Gemini. Okay, so it can make you go, is it this, is it that, is it, you know, your mind will be like overworked, so very busy. Okay, so when your mind is too busy, you will not be able to understand what your true intention is. Okay, you'll get swayed. So you need to have a boundary in regards to not just saying no to other people, but also having the boundary of realizing where your thoughts, your mind chatter kind of goes towards. Okay, so be aware of how you communicate, how you talk, how you think. And it's not just about how you communicate with others, but also how you communicate with yourself. Okay, are you negatively talking to yourself, putting yourself down? That's another thing. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here. As long as you are aware of what's up there in the mind, it will be part of your reality down here. Okay, that's what the Magician's message is. Okay, you are capable of doing this. You are. The Magician is a sign of being able to be capable of what you need to do. Okay, you've got the resources, you've got the knowledge and wisdom to be able to do this, Pisces. You got this, Pisces. You can do it. Okay, you go. Okay, so that is for you. All right, so enjoy the Gemini new moon, Pisces.